And we are recording this now, so welcome guys to the beginning of or the other playthrough of Crash Bandicoot. I think we honestly have a lot to do today. A lot of gameplay to cover today. We might go back and do most of those tapes and stuff, but we have a lot to do. It's been a while since I last played this game. The mightiest of Bandicoots.
Hang on, guys, I'm coming.
Yeah, so ah shit. Where the hell did that come from? Yeah, this PC is running. Everything is running its course today. Oh, that's how I got to the jam. Okay. Oh man, this is what's up? Ooh. I don't know, he just went out for a minute. I might not streaming some good old Crash Bandicoot 4. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie with you there. There was always a way that I felt about Crash when it first came out for the nobody liked the art design of it. I kinda liked, well, nobody in my family liked the art design of Crash, but I kinda liked it. I felt like Crash needed something to be more kiddie. But I kinda feel it. It's the same thing that happened with Medieval, sadly. For the PS4, they kinda made the game feel a little weird. Made the game feel a little weird, to be honest. Oh gosh, that's that number one. I'll buy that with ease. But yeah, Medieval was a good game, to be honest, and I kind of liked it. The PlayStation reboot didn't do that good, PlayStation 4 reboot, because a lot of people they don't know how to accept a lot of old school, new school vibe changes with games these days, which for me is kind of sad. Like, you do a game right, like Mario, like how Mario did its 3D All Stars, its 3D All Stars. They did it good. And then you do a game weird, like I don't know what's a weird reboot that that could catch my eye. I don't know. If I knew one, I'd tell you, but I don't know. I don't know like the gaming reboot that hasn't caught my eye. Oh my goodness, that's death number 2. Like, I feel like most people just want microtransactions to take over a lot of shit, but sadly to say, a lot of gaming industry. Free-to-play games like Genshin Impact, Bleach Brave Souls. Yeah. I don't know. The same crazy spamminess that you do. Yay!
Eyes on target.
So I missed 2 boxes. Oh man, I thought that level was long. I might do it next. I might do that next time and do better. I honestly feel like to me Crash might have been a good thing.
Tawna? But you're different. You're not from our universe. It's good to see you guys. It's been a long time for me.
I think
We lost
yeah,
touch in
a lot of
your
games need
universe
to stop with them. If
could
a lot of
say
games did the microtransactions
die or
and
something?
cut off on it, maybe they'd sell more. For example, a good game, the good start would have been EA if they just give up microtransactions for the sports games and stuff. Like lessen it
So,
and be more consumer friendly. You spend $60 for a game,
Ooh, fun. Well, good luck
and
with that. Wait, you're not coming? Sorry,
yeah,
I fly solo. But I'll lend
exactly.
a hand where I can. In fact, I already have.
Like, although a lot of people don't like it, I'd also add Fortnite as a game too. I'd add Fortnite as a game. No, but I'd add Fortnite as more of a free-to-play costume type challenge game as well, like with Genshin Impact in them, where you don't have to pay to win. You just pay for skins. The thing is, your skills come off of it. I remember I played a Tom Clancy game that was free. People had guns, was like level 8 or something. They were like level 8. And they sat down there and they had like guns that you couldn't even earn until you're like a high ass level. So I felt like, yo, this is stupid. And I told the person I was streaming with, yo, this is stupid. Why would you make me play this shit? He says, yo, it's good. I said, hell no. You expect me to sit down here and just say I could stream something like this? Oh, hell no, I'm not streaming something like this, because you got people with AKs at level 11 paying to win. He's like, yeah, well, you have to pay to win to get a lot of stuff. I'm like, you don't have to do shit. You just have to play the damn game. You unlock the guns at your pace with the level. If you have to pay to win to get everything, that means you're not in for the grind that the game gives you. It's games like it's a lot of games that even Evil plays a lot of Borderlands, and I'll admit, yo, the game is grindy as hell, but I don't mind because I've come from the land of MMO games where you have to pay to win to get everything. Not pay to win, but you have to play the damn game to get everything cool. My thing, and you know, the best thing that they ever told me is, the best thing they ever said about Crash was when they sat down and really said, yo, listen, how to get these costumes and skins in 4, you have to collect all the gems. There ain't no more, I'm gonna have to buy the skins and do shit. Because people almost, yo, I think people wanted their heads because of that lie that stunt that they pulled. They didn't end up getting, I guess, high praise from a lot of people, but I don't know. People are so hard to entertain these days. I mean, look at Days Gone. Days Gone was just like a whole other, yeah, we should get a zombie reboot game. And I actually read a tweet or something that says, why are you guys going after Resident Evil 3? You should go after a more modern zombie game like The Last of Us 2. And I'm like, why people go after Resident Evil 3? Oh boy. I mean, you should think about what you're saying. That is true. I did hear a lot of that. What's a reboot? They're trying to... And the cool thing about it is that Capcom is continuously using their RE engine for a lot of stuff. So maybe sooner or later, who knows? They're gonna ditch the MT Frameworks engine that they used to use a lot and just go with something more realistic. Realism in gaming don't have to mean that everything has to be realistic. Realism in gaming, you could make the artwork and art design feel realistic, but you don't have to over-realize the game. Yeah. Well, 5. I kind of feel bad for what they did to Kojima. He did an amazing game. He made Metal Gear what it is, and they didn't even allow him to get his reward. Like, bro, without Kojima, you would have been shit. So I don't know why you don't let the guy get his award and enjoy himself. But that's how the gaming company is. The gaming, yo, that kind of shows like how how much of a scumbag whatchamacallit is. Who is it? Konami is. Like, and Kojima actually said, like, after his Death Stranding game, he did play like a horror game. He was watching a lot of Japanese, Korean horror movies. He said, yeah, you see that PT trailer that I released? That was nothing compared to what the plan I got. He just said that. He said it in an interview one day. He said it's an interview. Like he was like, "Yo, you see that game that you see there? It is nothing compared to what I'm about to bring out. Because what I'm about to bring out is gonna make you guys shit yourself." And I'm like, "Yo, I want to see this." Damn it! Got 5 live deaths. When I started playing Crash 4 the first time, they said, oh yeah, well, we got a modern mode and a retro mode. Retro mode is when you die, you have to start all the way from the beginning again. And I'm like, in retro? You man. Piss off, man. Not even ranked. Ice. Ice, ice baby, ice, ice baby, ice, ice baby. Oh gosh. Oh man. Oh man, and there's landmines there. There's landmines. Yay! I did not expect there to be landmines in this game. Oh, this is a gem here. I'm gonna take that. Time for death number 5. I mean, the concept for this one, this Crash 4, is pretty cool. Because not only are you trying to stop the latest villain, you're collecting masks at the same time. Powerful masks. So it's like a whole, they took the ideal from Crash Bandicoot 4. Instead of having elemental masks, they have quantum masks. Which makes sense, and that makes the game feel a lot weirder, to be honest. Oh shit. But with the quantum masks, it's kind of dope because they unlock pieces of the level that you would not can't unlock with it. It kind of makes me think that, you know, if they did do a Crash 5 and introduce Crunch, they could add like the quantum masks to be the balance between the elemental masks. Something like that, because I still love the concept and design of how the elemental masks were. Masks that was sealed away because all they did was cause mayhem and destruction. They could work on it. Like, it's a good concept and I kind of like the concept. Man, this game likes it. That's another thing I like about these adventure games. They like to kick ass. Wait, dude, hold on. This one's gonna be a hard one. Concept for Crash will always stay the same, no matter what people say to me. I feel the concept for this game will always, or Crash game will always stay the same. Classic retro platformer that people need to enjoy. There we go. How's Metal Gear treating you right now? You want a Spots Point game that's $60 with no effort, go play Azora's Wrath. I heard the game was an amazing concept of a game, but when I heard that, yeah, you have to pay $5 DLC and you have to pay another $5 DLC and another DLC and another DLC just to get to the point, it's so crazy.
Old dark matter himself. Careful, Crash. He's heavier than... Oh, good. You're awake. All right. 2 masks down, 2 to go. Feeling a little less panicked. I was at a 10 before.
Yep.
Now I'm at a solid, let's say, 9.78. 888. Oh, yeah. These bandicoots are here to help.
Bandicoot. Follow.
Short and to the point. Love this guy.
I think, to be honest, that's a lot of things that people gaming companies should stop worrying about how much you could shove into a game and just make the game how you want to make the game. Cyberpunk 2077 is getting delayed so many times. It's getting delayed like it's no tomorrow. So many times. Cyberpunk is getting delayed. And a lot of people, I'm surprised that a lot of people is in the fan base. It's the same thing with Kingdom Hearts. And like Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 7 was supposed to come out a long ass time ago. But they said, yo, we scrapped the idea because, excuse me, we'd be giving you guys an incomplete game. It was either Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy 7 that they said they had to scrap it. and focus on the other one because they didn't want to give out incomplete games. They didn't want to half-ass the game. Yeah, they don't want to, and that's what I really wish that a lot of gaming communities could do. The Monster Hunter community, when they bought out Iceborne, I wish they would have just sat down and gave it the love and care it needed, the nurture, the whole, like, don't give me Rise now and yeah, don't give me Rise now and say, oh, we're changing monster AI, so now it'll be better for you. No, no.
So where's the next mask?
Not here. If these chuckle nuts weren't punching holes in reality, we could open our own rifts. For now, we're stuck taking the long route. But I sense another rift around here somewhere.
You're just not giving a lot of
Friends, I have a fun little game for you to play. I've got a reward for the clever bandicoots who can reach my testing grounds, but you'll have to defeat my dead
even Crash.
diabolical creations along the way.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, I really wish I could have been into the... I wish that they could have just given it the love and compassion and care that they really wanted. That gaming communities and developers really wanted. Like, that's what the community wants. Me, I just don't want a hard monster. I want the game to be enjoyable. I want when I play Monster Hunter, I want monsters to like, I want the monsters to read my movements as much as I could read their movements, you know? Not sit down there and not sit down there and like have the monster be a spammy cheese ball. Shit. Oh, there's a hidden gem. Good points. Why would you care about the campaign?
This dimension was quite peaceful when I arrived, but unfortunately my potions had some murderous effects on the inhabitants. All the better to test you with. That is dope. fact about you. So dedicated to science. Not like the neighbors here, unwilling to cooperate with even a simple, deadly test.
Shit. Oh man.
I wish I didn't have to resort to live tests for my experiments, but you know, omelets, eggs, superpowered potions, marsupial, I mean, other animals.
In what, Metal Gear? Shit. Oh, I can deal with this later. Shit. Oh, I'll deal with this map later. Because I'm supposed to get, I might get to get the yellow jump. The jump for this one too. Damn it. Masks cannot prevent you from dying. Nope. Taken. Shit! Masks can't prevent you from taking an L to the face. Note taken. Adjunct. Hell are you? GGC. I got the app. Hold on. I got the app right now. Let me see. I'm gonna just type in Bulbasaur. Dun dun.
Look at us, just like the old days, working together against those who keep us down and humiliate us by forcing us to pick out our own birthday card and sign them. Him. I'm gonna be a half.
Yes, you, but
Can't say I see the appeal of all that.
think about it like that, like this, man.
I don't have the right body for it.
Cards is going up in price now. Oh please. You think if you think that what you said? Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. You talk to her? Yeah, she must have got knocked out. I just they could get in trouble. They could really get in trouble for people like that. Because the game is seizure inducing now, and they're not sitting out there mentioning that, yeah, our game, hey guys, look, our game is seizure inducing, we know that. They're not mentioning it. It's like, come on, man, you gotta mention when your freaking game got seizures in it. It's not like Geisha, she's pushing herself to no limit. She's about to hurt herself doing this monster, and it's just a whole load of no. I actually feel the backlash of fighting this monster at times too, because it's so bright for no reason. And I just look back at old school Monster Hunter and I just say, Fatalis, you was never this bright. What happened? What changed? Buddy, let's talk about it. Like, they changed that monster. They changed Alatreon and Fatalis so much for the bad reasons. They changed them for bad, not good. And to see that Capcom didn't even get like no report off that yet, it's outstandingly weird for me. Like, Capcom not getting in trouble because of it. And I mean, a lot of people could say, well, it's in the box. It kind of has to be in the game too, buddy. You can't sit down there and tell me it shouldn't be in the game. Like, look at a game like, let's give a game like Gran Turismo Sport, right? I haven't played a lot of Gran Turismo Sport in my life, but I could tell that every time you hop into the game, it says, warning, there's epileptic, there might be some content in this game that features epilepsy. You know, you have been warned that this game would give you a seizure if you meet certain criteria. Like, okay, cool. I've played Gran Turismo. I haven't seen nothing that says, oh yeah, well, this game here gives seizures. Not really, no. I haven't seen nothing that states that, yeah, we give seizures. Nope. But they do it because they don't want to end up in a bad term with people, you know? Like, you want to see how much kids have seizures? Find that Electric Soldier Porygon episode from Pokemon and play it. Then you'll see how much people end up with seizures. How much people have seizures. Like, shit. They had to ban a lot of stuff in Pokemon because of seizure-inducing moments. And electric soldier polygon was like the tip of the ice. Was one of them. I don't know. Like I feel like they're not telling us what we need to know, and sooner or later it's gonna catch up with them, and a lot of people are gonna sue them because why? Because you're not giving people the 411, the niche, the thing that we have to be careful with. And that's another reason why that whole day when we was doing Fatalis, I didn't want to like nobody talking about the armor because it drives a person insane. When you know you want to get the armor, you need to get this armor. You need to fight for it, and it drives you insane. It's like, oh gosh, I need to get this armor. I need to get this armor. I need to do this. And it's like, no, you need to sit down and rest. Shit. Dark matter does suck ass. I don't know why. You guys. What guys? Huh? No, not. I'm playing Crash. I'm still playing Crash. I'm still streaming some nice, good old Crash Bandicoot. No, I guess I'm gonna be after that one. I have that one lonely box in my hand. That one you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna play this. What is this level? Shit, how did I die? Shit. Shit. If I touch this, I die? No, I don't. I guess I can't touch the roof. Don't touch the roof, Crash. Don't touch the roof. Don't touch the roof, Crash. Don't touch the roof. Ah, shit. Yeah, we could have, but what would be the fun in that? Shit! I continuously over jumping the shot or some shit? I don't know. Shit. Oh no. How did you supposed to be doing your review on Let It Die? Do you ever get to finish it? You really have to send me a YouTube so I can watch your review on it. Maybe you would give a better description than most of these people at other gaming reviewer companies like IGN and them. That's weird. Really? You can't get good game reviews these days. That's why me personally, I say best thing to do is play a game and see how you like it. Ask your friends. I've actually never played an Animal Crossing game. I've been told Animal Crossing is good and I tried it. I said, you know what, how interesting can it be? And well, funny thing is, I didn't know I would like Animal Crossing as much as I do. Every day is just a new adventure. Every day is so interesting. Every day is something that you would enjoy. Every day is something new, and that's what I think that's what needs people need to hit on the head, that there's always something new to play in a game. There's always something to enjoy. Like, the thing with me, I like playing a lot of games like Bloodborne and Dark Souls and Monster Hunter, is because it helps me adapt to a situation. Like, okay, cool. Let's just say, for instance, if I spam a monster to death, right? You think the next person, the next boss or the next monster I'm gonna fight is gonna let me do the same thing to the next monster? No. I'm gonna get obliterated. It's like playing Modern Warfare at times. Every time you think, yeah, once you go around that corner, you get prepared, but are you prepared for what's gonna happen? You might see an enemy, you might see a claymore, you might see a bouncing Betty just waiting on the floor. The thing is that adapt and conquer with games. The question people gotta ask me is, how do you feel about Fatalis? I could say, yeah, well, Fatalis is a cheese ball, but I could say that I'm gonna be real. Fatalis is a beautiful monster. For them to have the wiggle compulsion to try to wiggle a to make Fatalis as legendary and strong as it is, they did a good job. They did a good job to create the god of all monsters, the real trooper of Monster Hunter. Fatalis is supposed to be a dragon that is supposed to show, yes, this is like all hatred involved in Monster Hunter. This is like this is endgame boss craziness. This monster will put you through the works. The design for Fatalis, the design for Castle Strayed, its home, the way that they sat down there and they made the monster, and they created it, and they put a lot of work into it, which is good. It's like, me personally, it's eye-opening, that you sit down there and you show off these forbidding monsters and their true carnage, their true destruction. The thing I don't like is how they sat down there and they ruined his moveset. They didn't make him like as much of a terror of the dog as a triumphant battle like than a spammy mechanic. Its AI, I will admit, its AI is totally on point. Something that Rise was saying is that monsters would have like specific AIs now. So you can't go in with the believing that, yeah, I can, well, you know, what do you call that weapon again? I forgot. No, the weapon that they introduced now, the new gimmick, the, oh my goodness, how can I forget about it? It's a thing to make you swing on through air, man. The fly trap? No, the fly trap, what is it? The fly trap, is it the, this is gonna be on me all night. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's the bug that you swing from, you know? No, it's a new one. It's the wire bug. They say that they're gonna make it where you can't spam the wire bug all the time. That you can't sit down there and spam it like crazy. Because the monster's AI isn't gonna prevent it. Like, remember, like, if you see how Fatalis reacts every time you go to the cannons, it knows when you, yeah. So it's like a whole, yeah, we're gonna stop you and we're gonna do this, and the AI is so like good. Unlike friggin' Monster Hunter games that sat down there and was like, let's just make a weird ass AI system. Shit, messed up that one. Like, I feel like they could have done better. Ah, shit. Shit. No. This is gonna be nothing. This is gonna be a peachy death. And like, the reason why you have to become, the true reason why you have to become level 200. Why not make being level 200 like a whole, if you're level 200 you get to fight Alatreon. If you're level 100 you're level like 200 you fight Alatreon. If you're level I guess 500, because by the time you play Monster Hunter and you get into it, Master Rank 500 would be the epiphany, like the whole, yeah, you did it, you bashed in all these monsters' heads and you do work and do what you have to do, and you know, 500 would be like an easy thing to go for. It should be an easy thing to go for. But they just don't want people to sit down there and do the grind. They make people work for what they achieve. I think it's stupid if you ask me. Oh well, I got carried during the whole game. He doesn't adapt. He just lets people like carry him and do what they need to do, and that's not how you play Monster Hunter. Shit. You have to enjoy what you do. If I sat down and let everybody carry me through Monster Hunter, then what's the point of me playing the game? You know, what's the point? What's the point? Like, that's the same thing like if I let people sit down there and carry me through. But I had a friend who carried me through Bloodborne. But when I started playing myself, I started understanding more and more and more. I said, so this is what this does. Skill points matter because PvP. Interesting. What else I need to know? Yeah, this does this, that does that. Okay, cool. And then I looked at guides and people like, oh well, this is the most strongest, like the most amazing PvP build there is, and I'm like, ooh, PvP builds, and what do I need for it? And like, it was fun, to be honest. When I started learning the concept of Bloodborne, the concept of Dark Souls, I honestly had this guy who went to my streams always asking, yeah, like, dude, whenever you play Dark Souls, let me know. I could like give you all this good stuff, and I'm like, no, that ain't me, buddy. But I could give you like high tier weapons, and no. Like, you give me high tier weapons, what's the point of playing the game? You give me a good reason why I should continue playing Dark Souls, even if you help me with these high tier weapons and stuff. Like, I'm playing this old school like game that I played on E-Machine, because E-Machine used to have like some type of, I guess, collaboration with Wild Tanget. And the game was called oh shit. The game was called Fate. The nice little basic MMO RPG, I guess, game where you go into towers and do raids and stuff. And then you talk to villagers and they're like, oh well, I would love if you could catch me this sorcerer's robe at level down in like the dungeon 13 in Omega Quadrant 4 on some bullshit like that. And you go down there and it's like, yo, you gotta slay this goblin in this quadrant section region of death. And I'm like, oh boy, that sounds so much fun. Oh shit, I could have done that. I could have done that, but I didn't want to. I just love video games sometimes, and the thing that makes me always come back, and even if I'm a grown man, like, it'll always make me come back and play video games and enjoy it, is the way how the community cares for once in their life about their fans. Shit. Like, look at Spider-Man now. Spider-Man is getting might get a whole following. Because it's so amazing. Shit. Well. Then you got the good companies, and you see, I have a feeling that I would actually sit down and sometimes blame game reviewers. Shit, I had it there. I would blame game reviewers as well, because if they sat down for just 1 minute, and I know this is going on YouTube and it's gonna bash on a lot of people because this is a gameplay, but I would actually say if you take the minute to not review a game just because you want people to look at your views, but to review a game because you want to play it, because you want to say like, oh well, hey, this is Crash Bandicoot, let's see how it is. Maybe, just maybe, you wouldn't be hurting the person that you're like, the game developer that you're trying to hurt. Maybe, just maybe, you might you might just not hurt the people that you're trying to hurt. Like, you're really gonna, like, if you sit down there for 1 day in your life and you play, let's say, shit, I have to hold X and spin at the same damn time. Thank you, Crash. Shit. Yeah, but if you sit down there and you play the game for once in your life and you enjoy the game, what's stopping you from, like, giving a positive outlook on the game? Like, okay, my gripe was that they gave Monster Hunter 9.8, right? But the guy who was reviewing Monster Hunter was like, yeah, my gripe with Monster Hunter is because they have too much variance, and I'm like, that's what they actually planned in the game. That's what they planned for the game from a long ass time ago. They said Monster Hunter World is gonna come with new variants. You're just giving a whole, yeah, I can't believe they have variants. Like, okay, have you sat down and played a whole day's worth of Monster Hunter? You played a whole month? You went through the whole story? They gave a negative review on I can't believe I spent like 55 lives in this one map. I killed almost all of my 55 lives in this one map because this one stage wants to be an ass. Whee. Well, here's an example I'll give you. Here's an example I'll give you right now. Street Fighter 5. They have a mod out there called the Mystery Mod that improves the game by a lot. That gives, like, characters air juggle combos and everything, and I'm like, ooh. I think I have Street Fighter 5 for that. Will I make it? Will I make it? Shit. Shit. 1 hour 12 minutes on this map. Yeah, they said this game was gonna be the hardest Crash they had. It is really challenging. Crash Bandicoot 4. They said it was going to be the most challenging Crash they ever brought out, and I'm like, I doubt it. Is this gonna be another Crash Bandicoot game that I'm gonna enjoy myself, and I'm gonna play some Crash Bandicoot? And who doesn't want to play some Crash Bandicoot real quick? You know, who doesn't want to play some Crash Bandicoot? I want to play Crash Bandicoot. Nah, they just, hell yeah. Yeah. Look how it is. Yeah, it took them years to bring a Crash Bandicoot game to continue off, because I actually read up on it. Universal and Activision did, Universal and the creators, I don't know who was it. It was Naughty Dog and Universal didn't get along with it. The creators. So they had their gripes with like Sims 3. And the creators actually said, yeah, we were trying to kill off the series. They were like, what is one way we could do to kill off the series? And they said, oh, aliens. Just have like an alien race, nitrous oxide inside the game. Yeah. I'm about to die this whole map, man. What? Really? Yeah, I just got my ass kicked this round. How much deaths did I get? 44 out of 3 deaths. You know I ain't gonna get that shit. Actually, I heard Destroy All Humans was a good ass game. It was a good game. I actually heard it was a fun game.
Oh, good! You've arrived! And now for your reward! Just stay put while I
You know, to be honest, I like the fact that they brought back Embryo in this game too. A character that was dumbed down.
For science! Not for face!
Character that was so dumbed down, you know? He was only in one Crash Bandicoot game. What was it? Crash Bandicoot 1.
Fly, my gelatinous puppets!
Shit. Am I really gonna die to Embryo? Man, they're making this game really hard now.
Not for face! Fiddlesticks! Enjoy your trip. This one has extra botulinum. Ooze your way to victory.
When they first started off Crash Bandicoot 1, it was a crazy ass, hard ass game. You know what I actually never noticed? I was playing the game wrong all the time as my life as a kid. They said that you get all the gems, you can't die once in a stage.
Fiddlesticks.
Yeah, you can't die once. And I was like, huh. I guess I did bad. I guess as a kid, I was just terrible at Crash.
Oh! Why? Why don't people take me seriously?
Yeah, how do you feel? I know how you feel. Oh, what the hell? Oh gosh. Get back again to your crazy self again. Oh gosh. No! Oh, okay, I see what I'm supposed to do now. Don't get hit by the green gas, don't get hit by... That beer boss fight was kind of weird.
And now, for my final test. Taste my reptilian wrath. My cloaca. No.
Let's get out of here.
How funny these games are. How goofy they are, that just makes it so good. Nice. Played through enough of the game. I got the classic Crash skin back. I think it comes with the classic Coco. What? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end off the stream and the gameplay at the same time tonight, because that was really hard. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do, you know the drill. Don't forget to follow if you like the stream, like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Crash Bandicoot for It's About Time, because damn well, you damn well know it's about time that they damn well bought a new Crash Bandicoot game. This has been your host, no, I can't say host, but your beautiful, gorgeous commentator, Cyber BK Chaos, and I am signing out.